Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. This is going to be a general reading, so anything can come up. So let's jump into this and see what we have for you Capricorn. So I'm going to pull a couple messages and then we'll get into your tarot. Okay, so we have trust. So leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. So that's your first message. And then the bottom of the deck, we have intention. So be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. So Capricorn, focus on what you really want. Be clear and decisive. And have faith moving forward. And believe you can fly. Believe that you can accomplish whatever you want, Capricorn. Whatever this is for you. So let's get your overall message here. Okay, so we have justice. So this is all about weighing out your options. Seeing the truth in a situation, making wise decisions, doing what's right or what's fair. We're going to clarify that in a minute. We're just going to get your cards out first. Okay, so I'm seeing something here about your long-term security, stability, building a business for some of you Capricorns. So it looks like you want to have success in accomplishing something. We have the Six of Wands that just flew out as I said that. So this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping to have success in accomplishing something here. Okay, so let's clarify this justice before we begin. Tell me about the justice for Capricorn. Okay. Hold on. We have a card that just flew on the floor, and we have the Three of Wands that just flew out. Tell me more about the justice here. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords. So this is all about you being clear, looking towards the future, knowing exactly what you want to accomplish or what you want to see in your near future. So in other words, this is all about you weighing out your options, seeing the bigger picture, seeing the truth of a situation, making wise choices, doing the right thing. And we have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this, so that you can move forward, leaving behind any kind of stress or anxiety that you're having with your current situation. So let's get into your reading here. So we have the Six of Wands, or the Six of Swords here in your current situation here. So you want to leave behind what's not working out for you, stress, anxiety, worry. You want to move to a better place. For some of you want to move forward to accomplish something. So let's clarify, get more information on this Six of Swords here. And we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you could be focused on moving ahead. Or moving towards something that you want to accomplish. And we have the Fool. So a new path, a new journey. For some of you, I'm feeling you might want to feel more carefree within your current situation. So you want to get to a better place or feel more accomplished within whatever you're trying to accomplish here. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is in your challenge position. So you might have to really focus, like this person here is really focusing on that pentacle there. So you might need to really focus and put a lot of effort in what you're trying to build. Let's get one more card for this. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles for Capricorn. And we have the Queen of Wands. So this is all about having more confidence. On what you're trying to build or accomplish. So for some of you Capricorns, this is all about you taking action, confident action towards putting more effort and staying focused on what you're trying to build here. And we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, not letting anyone interfere or get in the way of you accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. So the Ten of Pentacles here is this is accomplishing some long success that's going to last long term. Others of you, this has to do with your long term goal here. Let's get another card on this. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles for Capricorn. And we have the Ace of Wands. So this is seeing new growth. Could be within your business, your finances. For some of you, this could even be within a family situation is what I'm seeing here. And then we have the Emperor. So this is all about planning and strategizing, staying focused to ensure that you start seeing growth. This could be in your long-term security. For some of you Capricorns, this is all about your business, your home, something that you want to grow and you want to achieve. So this is the time to start taking the steps and planning and staying focused and disciplined to reach this goal here. So in your past, we have the Ten of Swords. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords for Capricorn in the past. So the Ten of Swords here is someone who's been defeated several times. Like, it's been a cycle. No matter what they did, they kept, just felt like they were being defeated. But it looks like this cycle is ending here. And we have the Seven of Cups. So trying to fulfill all your wishes. It was like you were constantly being defeated in the past here, but this looks like it's all ending here. I feel like this is more or less staying in the past because we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant represents God, the universe, your passed on loved ones. More or less, this is like your prayers are being answered. So whatever you were hoping or praying for, your prayers are being answered with the Lovers here. So this is God, the universe, your passed on loved ones. They're reconnecting you onto a new path here. Yeah. We have the Death card and the Three of Swords. And then we have the Five of Cups. So this is someone who's focusing on past disappointment, past loss, past regret. We have the Four of Swords here. This battle is ending with the Death card here. Whatever you've been going through, this battle is ending. So it's more or less like your prayers are being answered, Capricorn. Whoops. So let's continue here. So we have the Ten of Wands. So you want to move on. I'm seeing the Six of Swords here. So you want to move on. You want to let go of your stress or whatever you've been carrying. You could have been carrying some type of heavy load here for some of you Capricorns. A lot of stress. A lot of burdens. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands for Capricorn. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. For some of you Capricorns, you've been feeling stuck or isolated, feeling like you can't move forward towards some type of financial independence. And you just want to move on from this. Others of you, maybe you want to take some time out, some leisure time, but something's holding you back from doing so, or whatever this is for you. Or you might want to for some of you Capricorns, you could probably want to increase your finances for something in the future here. You might want to purchase, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. But something here keeps holding you back. You just want to move forward with this Six of Swords here. You want to move on from that. In the near future, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is fast forward changes here. This is positive changes coming in for you, Capricorn, in the near future here. We have the Eight of Wands. Where is the Eight of Wands here for Capricorn? So I see that you're going to be closing out this cycle. Of things not going the way you want it to go, things not working out for you. And we have the Two of Swords. And we have the Four of Swords. So leaving this battle behind. I'm going to get one more card for this Two of Swords. We're going to go with this deck here. Tell me about this Two of Swords for Capricorn. I feel like more or less this is like you are getting some type of downloads, intuitive downloads. Tell me more about the Two of Swords for Capricorn. And we have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Devil. The Devil represents you, Capricorn, in tarot. This is you taking control of your doubts, your fears. We get one more. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Capricorn. This is all about making choices to stay focused on what you're hoping, you're wishing for. Because the wheel is turning in your favor for you to achieve this, whatever you're hoping and wishing for. So there's positive changes coming in. Pay attention to your intuition with the Knight of Cups here, moving forward. Because you're getting downloads. That's going to put you in a position where you're going to be able to take control and make positive changes within your circumstances. And then we have the Five of Wands. We'll put that up here so you can see it better. So you could have a lot of competition going on. For some of you, you could be having conflicts, challenges with your current situation. Or some type of inner conflict. Tell me more about the Five of Wands here for Capricorn. And we have the Queen of Pentacles that represents you, Capricorn. So you could be focusing too much on the competition, Capricorn. Too much on conflicts, challenges. And then we have the Wheel at the bottom of the deck. So you have a chance to make changes, but they want you to focus on, you see she's focusing on that pentacle there. They want you to focus on what you're trying to achieve. Don't focus on the competition. Don't focus on challenges that you're having. Focus on what you're trying to achieve. The wheel is turning in your favor for you to achieve this. So making positive changes is going to bring better results for you. And not thinking about conflicts, challenges, or competition. And what's coming in for you is the Ace of Swords. So this is that clarity. This is seeing the truth of your situation, where you're going to make positive decisions, the right decisions. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for Capricorn. And we have the Six of Pentacles. This is where you start receiving. Once you get that clarity, and we have the Devil. So taking control and letting go of your fears and doubts, whatever's your fears and doubts are when it comes to competition, conflicts, challenges that you have, or even inner conflicts that you're having with your current situation. This is all about you taking control. And this is when you're going to start receiving your success, or whatever you're trying to achieve here, Capricorn. Because we have the Six of Wands as your hopes and fears. So you're going to move towards your success. But this is all about you ending some type of battle and moving on from that in order to achieve your success, whatever you're battling with. So inner conflicts, challenges, or competition. Tell me more about the Six of Wands for Capricorn. Okay, that one just flew right out. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. You're going to start seeing new growth within your current situation. And we have the Devil again. So in order to see this growth and this success within your current situation, whether this is in your business, your job, your career, your family, your finances, you have to take control of your fears and doubts. And then your outcome is the Page of Swords. This is newfound clarity. This is where you have that clarity. You know that you need to cut out. This is where you're going to know what needs to be cut out in order for you to achieve your goal. Tell me more about the Page of Swords for Capricorn. And we have the Hierophant. So this is all about a higher understanding, where you're going to have the clarity, where you're going to be able to fulfill your wish. So the Nine of Cups here is a wish being fulfilled. So your prayers are going to be answered once you have that clarity, that newfound clarity, to clear out any conflicts, challenges that you're having when it comes to competition, inner conflicts, or any kind of challenges you're having within your circumstances. This is when, once you come clear, your prayers are going to be answered and your wish is going to be fulfilled, Capricorn. So this is what I have for you. We're going to pull a couple messages, and then I'm going to take the top card here. This is going to be your closing message. So messages for Capricorn, please. What do they need to know? These messages could pertain to the reading, or it could just be messages that you need to know for the month of August. So let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Well, they want to tell you a lot, but that's too many. Messages for Capricorn, please. And another thing, that's why you have Justice here. Things are going to start going in your favor with the Justice card here. Where things might have felt unfair or unjust or not going the way you want it to, this is where things are going to start going in your favor, Capricorn. So we have Do It Your Way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. That's your first message, Capricorn. And the bottom of the deck, we have Rejuvenate Yourself. So know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can teach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. So rejuvenate yourself, know your limits. For some of you Capricorns, I see the 10 of Wands. If you're clearing a lot of stress, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities, take time to rest. Don't overburden yourself this month. And let's get your closing message. And we have prosperity. So a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. I'm going to read you this card. So there could be a gift on the way for some of you Capricorns. This could be a monetary gift or any type of gift here. And your income could be increasing within the month here. So let's read prosperity for you. Okay, so we have prosperity. So this card says, this unicorn brings news of a financial blessing. A period of good fortune is opening up for you. Yeah, we had the Wheel of Fortune twice. There's the Wheel of Fortune. A period of good fortune is opening up for you, Capricorn. So if your flow of money has felt blocked recently, and that was with the 9 of Swords, or the 8 of Swords there. So if your flow of money has felt blocked recently, this is a sign that abundance is returning to your life. If you have been working towards an increase in your income, it's a sign that your breakthrough will be happening soon. Let go of any worry or impatience, as this will only slow down your supply. Instead, imagine the money you desire is already in your bank account and feel the way you would if you already had plenty to spend, save, and share. Let yourself feel relaxed, relieved, happy, grateful, and excited, regardless of the numbers in front of you. Trust that these good feelings and positive expectations will help activate your prosperity more than any fear will. As you focus on your new financial reality, follow your guidance on taking action, whether it's organizing your accounts, asking for a raise, or creating a new project in your business. Work on clearing any limiting blocks or beliefs about wealth, so that you can create a clear channel through which funds can manifest. The divine is your source of financial prosperity. It is time for you to open up your flow and receive. And this is what's coming in, Capricorn. Once you have this clarity, you will receive. So this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope you liked this reading, and I hope this reading was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.